Hey, what's up, folks? We are about to do the histology of the tongue. What we are looking at right here is a beautiful microscopic image of the tongue. So let's figure out a few things about it. All right. What I want you to notice, first of all, are these. Here, what color should I use? Let's use yellow. These rectangular blocky things. That's not the technical term. Rectangular blocky things. Each of these rectangular blocky things is a lingual because it's on the tongue, that's what the word lingual means, a lingual papilla. Papilla just means a bump. So this is a lingual papilla. Each of these blocky things is a lingual papilla. Now you might wonder, why do we have these things? The primary reason is for grabability. Grabability. That's why we need them. More of these guys give us more friction to eat soft foods, to eat all the delicious foods that you like to eat from a cone. Think about all the cone-based foods you eat. I mean, those are your tongue papillae, your lingual papillae at work there. Now, I want to point out some other stuff as well. On the sides of the papillae, so let me circle a little guy right here. That little guy is a taste bud. There is another taste bud. So taste buds, you guessed it, they are involved in your sensation of taste, whether that is sweet or salty or sour or savory or bitter. All these beautiful little taste buds are involved in sensing taste. Now, do note that most of the papilla, like right here for example, is a solid, protective, stratified, squamous epithelial tissue. Forgive me if I don't write out that whole thing. Okay, what else do we see here? There's more. In this tongue, if we go down here, check out this big mess of purple cells down here. This big mess of purple cells. That guy right there is a lingual, again, because he is in the tongue, and he is a lingual what? He is a lingual salivary gland. Now, your tongue has its own salivary glands. They're called lingual. Your cheeks have buccal salivary glands. Your lips have labial salivary glands. These are all little tiny salivary glands in these structures. They're responsible for basically like the all the time saliva, not the saliva that we associate with being hungry or with eating. That's more the product of your extrinsic salivary glands, which we met last time when we did digestive gross anatomy, and I'm talking about parotid, submandibular, and sublingual there. All right. What else do we see? What else do we see? We see several ducts for salivary glands as well. These are all lingual salivary gland ducts. Nice cross sections of them. Okay, what else? What else? What else? There's one more pertinent thing to note in this view of the tongue. Put a red arrow right there. That is some beautiful skeletal muscle. And I wrote skell musk, and it just looks terrible because I hate writing with the mouse. Let's try that again. No, with no writing. Skeletal muscle right there. The skeletal muscle, like actually in your tongue, is responsible for the tongue movements that, for example, I'm doing right now as I talk. So you have other bigger muscles that might stick your tongue out. These are responsible for the little movements of your tongue. All right, awesome. Let's go on to another picture, which is also the tongue. So what we got here, we got a big old papilla in the middle here. Big papilla right there, boom. We got lots of salivary gland, not salivary gland, sorry, lots of taste buds. My brain is ahead of my mouth as I'm doing this here. Lots of taste buds right there. We see some salivary gland tissue right down here. Salivary gland tissue. And then right down here I'm putting an X, and a series of X's. That's skeletal muscle. So I can see all this good stuff on this version of the tongue as well. All right. Another papilla right here. Got another one. For some reason, we have a lot, don't we? And this one, again, nice papilla right here. Look at that guy. Nice papilla. Boom, 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 boom. Nice stratified squamous epithelium up at the top here. Kind of blurry-ish, but still recognizable taste buds on the lateral side there. And I know there's salivary glands and skeletal muscle down here as well. It just doesn't look as pretty as the other picture. However, what I'm about to do is I'm about to zoom in on, I think, these taste buds right here. I'm going to zoom in on some taste buds. That's my next stop. So let's get rid of these drawings here. There we go. And go on to the next one. There they are. This is an up-close view of a bunch of taste buds. This is one taste bud. So you actually see a bunch of nuclei in there. Whole lot of nuclei. Little nucleus, lots of gustatory cells. So the fancier word for taste is gustatory. Lots of gustatory cells. We also, on this guy, it's my favorite one right here, on this guy we are going to see a taste pore as well. That is where the actual chemicals in food interact with the cells in order to begin that sensation of taste. All right. And I think, yeah, that's it. That's our last one. So we did the tongue here. We'll do some more histology in the next video. All right. Bye-bye.